commented about the music.
Yeah.
And how much they enjoy it.
Yes.
Yeah. And then they're going to shove us into this circulatory bullshittery of, you know.
Yeah, like how, like, that's, whoa, we're on.
Yeah.
We're on one. Hey, hey, hey.
And I think only then should we push back.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, but the music's a big part of the show.
Okay, Professor, let's
Yep, it really is.
Hello. Hi. Well, a very good discussion, and I'm very anxious to get your book. I'm an author myself.
Jeff Outs, but Gunslinger Hour is getting to be more like the buffet at the retirement community. Earlier and earlier.
It's because we're going with Facebook Live. No. What's it?
Facebook Live, Rumble, and we're on YouTube right now, too.
Yeah, YouTube. That's the one I was looking
YouTube.
for. Yeah. So we're going on early to try and see if it works. And so far, so good.
And racism and bigotry are two different words with two different meanings, and they mix them up and confuse.
There we go.
Because words are very important.
Evening all, so far, so far. When do you guys sleep? Never.
What's that?
Sleep when you're dead.
Has a positive
I just got back from Arizona. If anyone was at the gun show out there, could have seen your buddy.
simply recognizing that the differences, the divine differences, the unique qualities between peoples of different race and different heritage, and respecting that, and loving your own heritage, so therefore you love other people's heritage, and that is racism.
Do you have a question, Eric? Do you have a question, Eric? No, not really, right?
Kathleen's been on it lately.
Yes,
I appreciate everything that I'm hearing, and I just wanted to throw that in because I strongly believe it, and I hope that you accept what I said.
No, I heard what you said, but I don't know if I agree with what you
KNMFG.
said. What do you think, Professor Archie? I think
Does that mean anything to
racism is
you?
sort of like
Huh?
a natural-
KNMFG? Question mark?
Our own group. That's
KN?
what human nature
That's what
is.
Jeff Fouts put. Capital K, capital N, MFG.
Point out that
Some type of code.
MFG.
we have the net
Motherfucking.
Gangsters.
Oh, yep.
precisely
Forget about it.
It's going to cater to those base instincts, right? The natural desire to separate one another, right? But that's why we have the power to set up institutions in such a way and to promote incentives in such a way that we prevent that, right? We transcend that. And
Man, they're
that's
talking
not-
Santa Ana
I
winds
wasn't sure
starting
exactly what the college was getting at.
tonight
We
through
can
Wednesday.
protect each other's heritage.
Oh, that's going to be pleasurable to sleep
We
through.
have a very diverse society.
Drive through, have your animals be steady. Oh, jeez, that fucks everything
Just
up.
lovely.
We have victims here, and we have victimizers here, and that's based upon the color of one's skin. To me, that's clearly racism. That's different from respecting and divisive, right? We can expect respect heritage. I mean, that's perfectly fine.
I'm so happy.
Everything's running.
Free feeds. Rumble, Yahoo, Facebook.
Oh, I got them all. I got them all going. I got this one, that one.
I just put them all up on my computer and took
Boom! We're all over the place, folks.
That's Kevin, by the way. So
Hey, y'all.
yeah.
Blame me. Sorry about last week.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yay. Let's see how long they last.
Hell yeah!
One thing to get it started.
My personal many thanks to your wife. This stuff is great, you guys. The pumpkin bread is killer.
I don't do pumpkin bread.
I tried the banana, otherwise my voice.
Here, Mark, let me get you a shot with the pumpkin bread so you can say, thank you. It'll make her day.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the cup here I see as a passive-aggressive mechanism for them to get you to drop your red rice in the cup. I have a theory,
Probably. So I'm gonna.
but I recognize you're a man on a mission.
I was gonna say I'm gonna dump more down the fucking thing now.
I respect that. Jesus, is it cold out though?
Yeah. Well,
This is, you realize we're not in winter yet.
I know.
This is still.
They're not till the 21st or something.
You know they're having a conference this week in, of course, Dubai. They never do this in like, Van Nuys.
Oh,
They're having
yeah.
a global warming conference in Dubai, which is apparently going to be short attended because nobody can get their private jets off the runways in Europe because Europe is snowed in. And these people are so irony-proof. Nobody will cop to it.
Unfucking believable.
But you will eat bugs,
Yeah.
and you will not have meat. The UN just announced war on meat.
Of course.
Meat is one of the causes. Global warming.
What, cow farts? Or is that
I think they've gone away from the cow farts. That one didn't get any traction.
No, because no one minds.
because it was so fucking asinine. They couldn't even.
Honestly, ask.
You get the idea they're not trying anymore, though, really, don't you? When you're running Joe Biden, you don't care.
But they're still pulling 50% of this country. So 50% of this country is completely fucking insane.
Well, that's because they've had the educational system to themselves for about the last 40 years.
Yeah, you mean the
Indoctrination system.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
the reprogramming system.
Miseducation.
Ministry of Propaganda.
Jesus, Joseph Goebbels would be so jealous if he was alive
Man,
today.
if he had those tools, you're right. That's it.
Yeah, we'd all be speaking German right now. Or Japanese, one of those.
Gewalten sind trotz sich erhaupt.
Whatever the fuck he said.
Nein! Ich bin. Someone told me.
Ich bin ein Berliner. Do you know that story?
No.
That's the Kennedy, I want a
1960s?
donut or some shit. Yeah.
By putting the article in, a Berliner was a jelly donut.
Yeah.
So he literally said in front of 100 million people.
Ich heiße James. I took German for 3 years. I know how to say my name. How to say my name is, and I am this many years old, but I don't know how many years old I am in German. So I just stopped at yada.
I'm 20. I mean, I'm 21.
I'm 20. That's the one you go with.
That's the one you want to hear the girls.
Yada art.
Hey, how tall does the grass grow in Germany?
About.
Whatever you do,
I love
don't
it.
mention the war. I may have slipped once or twice, but I think I got away with it.
Oh man.
You know that Faulty Towers episode?
Oh yeah, the guy with the neck. It was fucking great.
God, that show was funny.
I just like within the last few years really actually everyone said it, but I've never seen a single episode.
Oh.
So I went in myself and I was like, oh, I recognize these faces, and these are good laughs. I do enjoy this.
Yeah, Faulty Towers is. I haven't seen it in ages, and
They only made like 12 episodes.
No, I think it went a little longer than that, but not a whole. But Christ Almighty, John Cleese would have stroked out with if they had kept going.
Okay, let's take a call now from Neil. Hi, Neil.
I honestly, I don't know from whence they derived the premise, but it is as if he and his buds were sitting around saying, okay, what is the least humorous thing
Yeah, hi, Neil.
that you can think of, and we'll make it the funniest show that's ever been.
Yeah, and they just about did. I wonder if it holds up. The Flying Circus, for the most part, still does.
More hits than misses.
Yeah.
And what they really did was they really moved the bar on what comedy is and can be.
Well, could be. Woke don't allow comedy.
Dear God, isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
You can't laugh at anything or anybody.
Everything is upsetting to somebody.
My favorite meme going around that everyone's been doing for the last couple of years is this movie would never be able to be shown today, and it's always Blazing Saddles.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm always
Saddles, yes, the edited version is on tonight between 8:05 and 8:08.
Exactly.
I gotta go back and get a shitload of dimes. Everything in that movie, the campfire serenade with the beans and all that would just offend 2 minutes. Just the smallest jokes in there. Oh, it makes me so happy just thinking about it.
It's a great movie.
And it is classic old humor in that they make fun of everybody. Everything, everybody. How can you take that? How can you be precious?
The answer is Tom DeLuise's character is great too. He's only in it for a minute, but with me, I can't even. You can't even say it even on this thing.
It all goes. Everything's too far for them.
Yeah.
I
No, even he agrees.
Yeah.
practices, but I think, just like there's a white elite, there's a black elite, and I think the black elite exploit the black working class in the way that you might say the white elite exploit both white and black class.
Porch pirate prevention.
Do I have an answer as to
KTLA News.
how we can?
I've seen there's
Porch
been
pirate prevention.
Some-
alliterative son of a gun.
Oh no, it was on the.
Is that
They've made so many contraptions to hide your packages, and then they have things that are fake packages that they can steal, and they explode with glitter bombs and fart spray and alarms going off, and it's a wonderful
I like
thing
the
to
good
watch.
old fashioned real dog shit ones.
and I think
It's not the fake shit. This is the real shit.
change, but otherwise
Got some real shit going on over here.
the system that we currently live under. So it sort of perpetuates itself.
Chicago chapter of Black Lives Matter came out with Trump. I thought that's not Chicago. Back in, I'm not sure.
It's just one man, but the left has actually doubled down on their failures because they had affirmative action, and now 50 years later they're dealing with diversity, equity, and inclusion. So I want to thank you, Professor Archie, for being a guest on the Naked Truth Report. His book is The Virtue of Color Blindness. It will be available January 2nd. I read it. Go on. Where can they find your book?
Christy Noeem, governor of South Dakota.
You can get it at Target. You can pre-order.
What's that?
I advise you to pre-order.
She is joining an organization,
Store, so
her state is joining an organization to discuss the largest external threat to America, Communist China. Vanguard Marketing is going to create an emerging markets fund that does not include
I
China.
think change, we can make change, positive change.
I appreciate you being on. I'm gonna
We have been
you on
funding
again.
our enemies
And also,
since
I want
the
to talk to
Nixon
you about something
administration.
when we get off the air, if you don't mind. This is the Naked Truth Report.
Hey Nate, good to see ya and hear from
I'm
ya.
going to try and get Nico Paled on. I've been saying I was going to have him on for a while. That was Professor Andre Archie. His book is The Virtue of Color Blindness. It will be available January 2nd. You can pre-order it on Amazon. And I'll be back next
Got everyone
week with
watching
another
on
guest,
different
and I
things
hope
already.
you guys
Got a-
listening. Okay, bye.
Got a few on the YouTube. We'll start hard in just a few minutes, folks.
It's interesting. Some people on YouTube
Yeah, we got a couple on YouTube now.
I'm here at my home with my friend.
say who they are or just show people.
You've done a whole lot of work at my home over the
Yeah,
years.
bu- bu-
Right now, we're standing in my
bu-
driveway in Tomer after there was this
Unless
massive series of rains in LA several years ago.
Unless they message, I can't really
You came
see.
over,
Gotcha.
put down these magnificent paving stones, and they still look fantastic.
Yes, Larry, I remember your old
Hey, we're live.
driveway out here.
Look at that.
Bumpy.
We're live everywhere.
Came, pulled everything out, pulled everything out with bobcats, lit up.
Savoir-faire is everywhere.
You are in one tonight. You are certainly in
They did a
one.
spectacular job on my home
Let's
again
go
and
ahead.
again and again.
Can I-
And I know
yes,
you'll
I
love
can
the job
minimize
we're
that.
doing, too. Check out their
can
incredible
bring
work
that
at
up.
southwestimprovements.com. 800-931-00.
Lily von Stupp may have been the best character.
Might have.
You
been.
coming?
What's up, Boo?
800-931-0000.
Coming.
Well,
In New York today, a man killing 4 family members, including 2 children in their home, then stabbed 2 police officers. One of the officers then shot and killed the man.
Franklin Arms CEO may be a good interview.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, let them know that we're looking for him.
I think we had them on one time.
I think we did it.
When they got the AR-15 pistol.
Oh yes, the
And that was all strictly on the toughness of the owner of that company, man. He didn't even care if he made a nickel on it. He was determined. Second Amendment, baby.
two-way all the way.
Who may be served as U.S. ambassador to Bolivia has been arrested. Manuel Roca allegedly served as an agent for the Cuban government. This is SRN News.
Hey Jan, your Chips for Kids toy drive seemed like so much fun.
Are there any power outlets here so I can charge up my pad?
I have one right here.
That's what I was looking for. Look, you.
Of course.
So I don't have to do the boarding house.
Oh, look at her stay.
Our wonderful listeners to donate a
Do 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 do.
Da 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 da.
Oh, we'll start soon, guys. Hopefully, evening.
We'll be broadcasting live on location and handing out free coffee and donuts.
Christmas is all about giving, so join us for the 3rd annual CHP Chips for Kids Toy Drive, Thursday, December 14th, 6 to 9 a.m. at 911 East Colorado Boulevard in Pasadena. With special thanks to our sponsor, Life Source Water.
Swing by on your way to work, drop off a new toy, get free coffee and donuts, and drive.
Is your saddle blazing tonight?
For details, go to am870.info. That's am870.
I went for a ride earlier this evening. Mine is a little bit. I'd like to have a blazing saddle. I was freezing. And winter's not here yet. Global warming's killing me.
Every disease known to man can attack you and win. Hospitals and doctors have nothing to unlock your immune system, but now there's Balance 7. With
So
Balance
listen.
7, in just 3 days, it starts diluting
We had a guest that blew us off last minute,
immune system back online.
and Rick texted me about 4 o'clock, and he's got the flu, so he can't come in. So call.
I know because I use it every day. Right
That would be great.
866-870-5752.
What was that number, Jimmy?
866-870-5752.
There you go.
You know, it should probably be on saved or speed dial for you guys by now.
Well, anyone on YouTube or any of the other feeds, it's posted right on the screen right now. So make sure you call in. Operators are standing by.
All one of them.
Operator is standing by.
Oh, won't you help me places?
Oh, that's one of my.
But he's a smooth operator.
Oh, God. No. We're not going to go.
That was a sad day, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's us.
You're listening to the Gunslinger Hour, brought to you from behind the Iron Curtain in Radio Free, California. Be mentioned, so
Okay.
I won't. But
Any vaqueros?
I don't know.
Spider-filled ones?
I was at the shop this morning, met Joe, and because I got the guns back because we didn't take anything really to sell in Phoenix.
Showing the flag.
Yeah, we just put out a bunch of firearms, a bunch of these high-end shotguns that are getting up over. All of them are over 20 grand a piece now at this point. So we put a bunch of those out, and
We're talking about the upcoming auction, which is when?
a week from today.
Holy
Throw
moly.
that out there, baby.
Yeah, a week from today,
10th,
December
folks.
10th, and we're talking Parker Brothers, 34-inch 20 gauges, 28 gauges. Those things have just gone through. I think we have 2 or 3 28 gauges, and they're all bid up over 20K at this
in
point.
the air.
There was a bunch of single shot trap guns. There's an ideal grade LC Smith.
Oh, yeah, that one of one on there.
Yeah,
Single shot trap guns. Give me a second here. You got to be really smug and good
damn Skippy
to have a single.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Just checking.
Yeah, and so we've got those by LC Smith and Parker Brothers. I've seen LC Smiths before, but I've never seen an actual Parker Brothers single shot trap gun. So that was really exciting, and I think we got 2 of them.
Yeah, and
So-
anything with the exposed hammer was going. We got a lot of eyes on there yesterday.
Go to gunslingerauctions.com. As soon as you pull it up, there's a thing will pop up asking you to sign our thing, and then you'll get email blasts every 6.5 minutes from us, but give or
know
take.
we're there.
But if you either fill that out or X out of it, whatever you want to do, and then go to where it says bid now, click on the bid now. That'll take you to the catalog. You can see everything that's in there, and I'm talking Civil War keppies to lead army men from England.
Oh, yeah.
See, there's a bunch of
to-
cool stuff this time
Yeah,
around, right?
to-
Not just firearms.
Correct. To art, statuettes. We've got some McDonald's not Mickey D's, but McDonald.
one.
Yeah, he's a very famous sculptor, and we've got his from 2000 U.S. Open sculpture of a how do we put this? Some dude butt ass naked
Swinging a
golfing
club, yeah.
with no club, because that happens all the time.
I met a gentleman that was working with him while he was doing those at the auction. I mean, at the gun show this weekend.
Was he wearing any clothes?
Yeah, he was fully clothed, but he was showing me some pictures that Oh wait, I'm just joking.
Yeah, I would claim that was me in the statue, except there's so many odd. It just doesn't
How many
work.
rips does he have?
Yeah, and
Many rips.
Yeah,
It's going to change my opinion of the game forever. You
and
know.
it's only one. Well, it would give Tiger Woods a whole new.
I'm a daily guy.
Yeah, well,
Can't unsee.
Well, Santa Claus is coming to town gives it a whole new meaning now, doesn't it?
He's everywhere.
Anyway, back
This
to
is a gun
reality.
show. There's a gun show in here.
I promise.
So we've got all this art. We've got signed lithographs from everybody from Chuck Yeager to Roy Orbison, not Roy Orbison,
Rogers?
Roy Rogers and Dale Evans.
Yes.
There's just so much stuff, and then of course there's the firearms, and we've got Colts, Smiths, Winchesters, you name it, we got it. There's just about everything under the sun in this auction, including, of all things, jewelry, which we dipped our toe in at the last auction in October, and it did so well that one of our friends who's a jeweler brought us, I think he brought us 15 pieces for October, and he was so happy with how well everything sold, he brought us 50 pieces for this auction.
So if you need to justify your win, there you go. You have an extra present under the tree.
I think we all know how this works, right? That's one for me. One for the lady of the house, one for me, and you're like one-stop shopping.
Pretty much. Anything you want for Christmas, we got it. You want jewelry, you want art, you want statuettes. We even got a Yadro in there for some.
Yadro statuary, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Spanish statuary.
You gotta be kidding me.
No.
Yadro, gotta be kidding me. Get out of here.
And all these lithographs, so you can hang them on the wall. There's just so much stuff, and a lot of the stuff too, folks. All the Roy Rogers and Dale Evans stuff is that money is going back to the Happy Trail Children's Foundation, which is a real good charity. So, anything that you bid on those,
we love helping them out.
That money goes to them, so that's a real good thing.
Hey, questions asked by Dan. What time does it start?
Starts at 11 a.m. We're going to open the doors at 10, and it's not going to be at the Elks Lodge like we've been doing.
No.
We'll be back there in February, but this one is going to be at the Farrah Hotel at, I think it's 100... The City Drive. Yeah, and that's in the city of Orange. If you know where my orange store is, it's 5 minutes away. It's just right around the corner. It's in a great big discount mall thing, and there's hotels. It used to be called the Doubletree Inn.
And what's it called now?
It's now called the Farrah, F-E-R-A.
Okay, so you can look up the Farrah.
Yeah, and there's a great big parking structure next to it, so easy parking.
And you don't care about the weather, so you don't care if it's Farrah or foul.
Anyway,
Richard from Whiteman.
Speaking of which,
let's get to so we can hear another bad joke. Let's get to Richard at the airport. Richard, how are you?
keep him going.
Good evening, extremely accurate gunslinger.
There he
tried.
is. Always good.
Yeah, what's going on, Richard?
I want to know, what do you suggest a good firearm for self-defense for a woman?
Well,
Which woman?
yeah, that's a very leading question because it depends on size, type, body.
It's just like a woman. It changes and varies with them.
She's about 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And, not a large person.
Okay. I tell you what, and again, sometimes people get upset for me for mentioning this, but a pump shotgun, and you don't have to get a 12 gauge, even though there's so many options that you can get in 12 gauge shells. But, Mossberg makes what's called a 410, it's a Model 500 410 youth pump. It's a smaller, lightweight 410 shotgun, and again, the noise 90% of the time is going. Yeah, everybody knows this noise. That's why police carry them. It's very intimidating, and every crook knows that noise. And what you really want is you really want them to go away. You don't want to have to shoot somebody.
No, last resort.
Yeah, because the nightmare that follows with that is just you rather they just go away. So you make that chung chung, and that takes care of everything. That's why I always recommend it. If you have to have a handgun, I would recommend probably something in a Smith & Wesson 38 Special.
With the 3-inch barrel.
Yeah, not necessarily the 642s or 442 lightweights.
Yeah, kind of stay away from those.
Hollow point ammunition.
Yeah, for years I always said because of that case that happened in Phoenix to not use it, but what's the story? You rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6.
Right.
So you know what?
Right.
Put the hollow points in, and good luck to you.
And there is a lot of ammunition made now for smaller, lighter framed revolvers and smaller, lighter framed individuals. There's some really, really good stuff out there.
All right, and I was suggesting she go to, to take training.
Absolutely.
Everyone.
Yeah, the one thing, Richard, real quick, the one thing that we cannot stress enough is, in real life, it's nothing at all like the movies. So you can't shoot guns out of people's hands. You can't wing them. You can't, you go for center mass and hope,
Absolutely.
and hope that you hit something.
Yep.
And this BS about you can't miss with a shotgun. Well, I got news for you.
Seen it more than once.
Anybody who says you can't miss with a shotgun doesn't shoot, because you can miss very easily. I've done it a lot.
Yeah, it's
when Mark and I have been practicers of cowboy action shooting for me 26 years now, and they put out targets and they're fairly good size and they're not far away, and I'm using a 12 gauge and I've missed many around.
Right there with you.
That is BS. Richard, we're coming up on a commercial. You got a joke for us?
Yeah, and Christmas is coming. Originally they tried to spell Christmas with an L. So everybody yelled, Noel, Noel.
Oh. You didn't even give a shot at that one. I don't think I would have got it. Richard, thanks for the call. We'll talk to you next week.
Oh, Lord.
See you next week.
Thank you.
Thanks for making me look good, Richard.
Yeah, there you go.
For some reason, people think that having a shotgun is 100% foolproof, but no.
There's no such thing as 100% foolproof, period.
No, it's always the loose nut behind the trigger.
A quick program note for everybody. I got a text this afternoon. Rick has the flu, so he's not going to be with us, so you're stuck with us for the next segment, which means we've got phone calls.
All open at 866-870-5752. One more time. It's going to be
slower.
866-870-5752.
Give us a call. We've got a couple lines busy, but we got a couple lines open. Give us a call. You're listening to the Guns. Oh, no, you're just listening to Gunslingers.
You are.
Right here on KRLA. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Long as you want it.
Hey, Jeff from Gunslingers Gun Shop and Auctions again. If you want to buy, sell, or trade a firearm, come to Gunslingers Gun Shops in Azusa and the city of Orange.
Sasquatch.
Oh, Jesus.
Actually, that was pretty good.
Thank you, Melissa.
That was pretty strong.
I don't know how I did that, but I must have swallowed it before it even hit.
Did it D up yours?
It D. Oh, I found her. It's right by the foot.
They got so much shit in front of this thing now, I can hardly even get in there.
But you do.
But I managed.
This is your right. This is your privilege, sir.
Thank you kindly. Bada bing. Bada boom. Right down the fucking hole.
You saw nothing.
I know nothing.
December 10th, gunslingerauctions.com. Gunslingerauctions.com. That's gunslingerauctions.com. on K.
RLA.
We've got lines open at
866-870-5752. One more time. That's 866-870-5752.
and since Rick is not here, that's hard to say with the stupid holes in your mouth. Something like that. Let's get to a phone call right away because he's been waiting a few minutes. This is Thomas in LA. Thomas, what can we do for you, sir?
Hello, I have a question. This is my first time with a gun, and and I want to get to the range next week. What's the best way to travel with it if I'm not concealed carry? Like, do I lock it up, take everything out the magazine? How do I travel if I got
handgun or long gun?
It's a handgun.
Okay. What California wants is they want that gun in a locked box in your trunk. And keep your ammunition in a separate area. So they want that like on your back seat or in your glove compartment. Do not have a loaded mag in it, or if it's a revolver, do not load the gun. Keep it unloaded in a locked box and in your trunk, and you'll be fine.
Okay, what if they're still in the mag, though?
No, they don't want that. That would be literally, by California standards, they're going to consider that the same as a loaded gun. Take them out of the mag, put them back in the box, and travel like that.
Okay, do I have to put that little lock string thing through the gun?
You can not through the gun. What you want to do, you talk about the cable lock?
Yeah.
Yeah, wrap that around the handle of
so
the...
it shows.
Yeah, so it shows. Wrap that around the handle of the box so that you can't open it without a key, and you are covered by California.
And that should the unfortunate circumstance
no
arise.
problem at all.
Oh, sorry.
That's why we're here. Yeah, wrap that around the handle.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
I'm going to visit you guys' shop, though. I'm going to visit you guys' shop pretty soon.
I appreciate it. We're looking forward to meeting you. Take care now.
All right. Thanks a lot.
You bet.
Good question. A lot of confusion on that.
Yeah. And again, depending on where you get pulled over and who you... Believe it or not, California gun laws are so convoluted and screwed up and redonkulous.